Welcome to the first episode of Barely Tactical. I'm Sean, this is Nathan, and we're a couple of idiots who really like firearms. And so we decided, to hell with it, we'll make a YouTube channel. If all the other people can do it, so can we, right? Is that
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, we'll try. If you haven't already seen our promo video, there should be a link, hyperlink somewhere in one of the corners, across his nipple, something like that. Check it out. It kind of shows what we're going for with this, but we are here for the first episode. So, what do we have for them?
Thanks for asking, Sean. This is, if you haven't noticed yet, the state-of-the-art 1942 Huskvarna Model 46, chambered at 9.3 by 57. Yep, you heard that right. Something obscure. We picked this thing up in almost junkyard condition, polished it up. Now, it's almost passable as a working man's hunting gun.
Speaking of almost passable, here's Nathan showing you how he achieved this.
As you can tell, this was clearly a working man's rifle. There are nicks, dings, and scratches adorning the wood, and some varnish has worn off. While not in horrible shape, it's definitely in need of some TLC. For instance, this non-swiveling sling swivel. And oh look, free tape. And it looks like we have some gouges to fix. The metal seems to be in okay shape, but there might be some rust. This also appears to have been used in a gender reveal. Congratulations, it's a girl. All in all, this stock is mint. Now let's load up some soft rounds and see if it explodes. Now that we know this thing isn't a pipe bomb, let's make it pretty. Alright. First order of business, let's remove the last round bolt hold open. To do this, let's pop the mag plate and get to grinding. Let's break this hard edge so the bolt can glide over it, even when the rifle is empty. Ta-da! You can see the obvious crack, which somebody has tried to repair with wood glue. To correct this, we're going to remove material from here, and backfill with epoxy. Let's use our old friend Mr. Dremel to remove the material needed. With the glue removed, you can see how serious this crack is. To repair and reinforce the crack, we're going to be using Acraglass. Mix it according to the instructions. Pro tip, add wood shavings to help color match to your stock. You can see we've backfilled around the tang, and the crack now sits flush because of the rubber tube. It's been 24 hours, so let's remove the tubing and take a look. You can see the crack is fully closed and level with the rest of the stock. Any overflow will be dealt with when we refinish the stock. Speaking of refinishing the stock, here's what you'll need. There'll be a full list of materials in the description below. Step 1. Remove the action from the stock. And let's get rid of this tape. A quick acetone bath removes any existing stain. Now that it's naked, let's rub it down. After sanding up to 300 grit, apply Tru-Oil and buff between coats with steel wool. Now that we're done with the stock, let's touch up the metal. Using some leftover steel wool and some gun oil, let's go ahead and polish the bluing. This is also a good time to install the scope rings. Don't forget the Loctite. Make sure to torque it down hand tight. And surprise, the boat handle won't clear the scope ring. To fix this, we're back to the Dremel.
3 days later.
Now, to find a scope. with our state-of-the-art scope installed. It's perfect. With full power potato in hand, let's take it for a spin. Get your Flex Seal ready, because that's a lot of damage. Keep an eye out for our full review and much more on Barely Tactical.
Ho ho!